What is up, friends? Hello! Any day now, YouTube. Any day now, YouTube. There it goes. There it goes. Holy dude, YouTube was struggling. How the fuck are we, everyone? Let me go to the landing real quick. How are we? Okay. Sorry, YouTube was like actually dying right there. I don't know what the fuck that was about. All right, so I can't wait for Bungie to add a 0-person activity. That's just what Destiny 1 is at this point, because no one plays. Got him! Can I get some fuck Destiny 1 spam in chat? The thing I want to investigate, so we've been talking about this, the final triumph for Transcendent. The final triumph for Transcendent is secret, and I was under the assumption that it was going to be the GM Xism, but it turns out you can actually see what it is on some websites, not Braytech though. I also want to finish off some of this, and then I do want to do my Wobby, have you done a 4-minute Moth Infested yet? I haven't tried Searing Light. I'm sure I can do that solo. Moth Infested, I don't think I can do solo, dude. That shit sucks. Okay, so that triumph, if you go to Braytech, you can't see that triumph. It's secret. And I'll show you that. Braytech is my go-to for triumph stuff. Love Braytech. But you can see it's secret. Usually if you're able to see something at all in the API, Braytech will tell you what it is. And if it's a secret, usually that means Bungie's hiding it really well. Well, on Destiny 2 checklist, you can actually see what it is. If you go to triumphs, and then you come down. So it's actually called a triumph called Whispers of the Past. 20 points. Listen to the memories in places of darkness. And you can see, I don't know why it turned red. I didn't mean for it to turn red. And you can see I have 1 out of 4 and 1 out of 5. And according to some people, it's not tracking correctly, supposedly. So, I want to go to a couple different points where we can see the, it's pretty much where the what did I call them? Backstory portals or whatever. In the campaign, it's those. And if you go there, they have new dialogue for you. But it might not be tracking correctly or something. Because I don't think anyone's actually redeemed it that I can tell. So, but I know where a couple of these are, so I just want to go and I want to see which ones track and which ones are not tracking. So that's like what the beginning of this stream is going to be, and then doing some more Transcendent shit. So I have not and don't plan to. Fair enough, honestly. Yeah, the new post-campaign dialogue. So there's one like here. Is it underneath? Sorry. I actually think it's up here to the left. Yeah. So it's all of these. I think I called them backstory portals or something during the campaign. I got really excited about them because I really did like them. Very excellent narrative device. But you see that? So that'll be like a memory. I don't remember if I've listened to this one post-campaign yet.
Behold, sister, the lie that makes itself true. An Ahamkara.
Do you know what power you hold within your hands?
I know it with my very soul. This is the way we safeguard our people.
You gave chase to my words without hesitation. I hoped you might at least refuse.
Never. Tell me you were pleased.
I am, Aldrin, but more for your return than for a gift I never thought possible.
I voyaged worlds for you, Mara. I brought you a wish dragon.
They had some issues, bro.
Proud of your brother.
Mostly I missed him.
They had some issues. I think they still have some issues, but they definitely had more issues back then. So I'm not sure how long Destiny Recipes takes to update. Oh, that one counted. Yeah, see? So I was one out of 4 and 1 out of 5. Now you can see I'm 2 out of 5. So that one definitely counted. What? Why is my, am I stupid? Is it F4? What's that overlay called? It's not, it won't let me do it. It won't let me record. My record button, my overlay button's not working. Whatever. How is that possible? It's on the API. Ask Destiny 2 checklist, man. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. But it's counting. Or they think it's that triumph at the very least. I don't really know how it works because it's not in Braytech. This is such a mood, by the way. So I think there should be one here too. Or not? Give Aldrin a little lap dance real quick. Nope, that didn't proc it. World's first Transcendent race? No, probably... Oh, if I can finish this, actually, yes. I didn't think about it, but technically, if this is correct, you can get it done today.
Devotion to my potential. I don't know what you think that potential is.
Damn, late again. Notifications not even coming through for some reason. Sorry, YouTube's fucked like that. What do you think of the final shape now it's been out long enough? I mean, it's fucking perfect, man. Final shape is everything I wanted it to be and more and more and more. Easily my favorite Destiny DLC.
Wrong.
Why can't the badge be completed?
Spending too much time looking at blemishes. Devote yourself to them, and you miss the edge's sharpness.
How do you get this?
Sturdiness of the haft. All things have potential
But,
if they are properly cared for. If not, they rust, they chip, and
the shader's not available at all? We don't know how to get it?
shatter. People are no
Is GM Excision the, from, do we know? I don't know, because I feel like people assume the last Triumph was GM Excision, but
and you
it appears that is not the case. I don't know, we'll see. Could be.
with the future.
Didn't they? Fuck, I hope GM Excision isn't just a shader. Can you fucking imagine? Oh, goddamn. That shader's supposed to be at the Ghost Vendor? Is it? Well, okay. Yeah, maybe it's from a later reset. Like, how many resets have people done? Okay, let's see if that one counted. What's up, Arska? Speedrun the Moth Cave is super hard. Any tips for Titans? I still haven't even fucking done it. I've soloed all but 2 of them. I still need to do Searing, and I'll do that. Yeah, that one counted too. This one counted as well. 3 out of 5 here. How in the fuck do I leave this place? What? Oh, this is actually just where the mission ended, right? This is where we found Crow. Okay. So the next ones are by the Seclusion? I don't know if they're... Surely there's some in the Refraction, like in here. Like a Savathun one or something, I would bet.
Spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
Yo, Crips, thank you! Thank you. Yeah, here, I'll show you the checklist thing again. Do you want the... I can send you the URL here. If you want that. According to the API, that triumph has no title associated with it. I think Whispers... I was thinking that was a little strange that they gave it... Or that it had that name. Because I'm like 90% sure Whispers of the Past was a name given to a quest in the Whisper mission. Like in Into the Light. Right? Am I making that up? Archie, thank you for the 22 months. I moved out, bro. I'm living on my own now. Let's go! Dude, fuck yeah. Congratulations, my friends. I assume the shader bugged at the ghost as it gave me the Lightfall rank 16 shader. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Why is there always something bugged, man? David, thank you for the 57 months. Sorry, everyone keep your eyes out for some glowy little puddles, man. I would imagine... I think there was a Savathun one. Yeah, here.
Your brother's conquests led a path towards the final shape. When you've finished pouring your poison, he's here.
I think I've listened to this one.
Not my poison.
We see your doubts. You speak them to our ex.
Yeah, I did listen to this one. I definitely recognize that. I'm gonna go check the other by the prismatic chest up there. That seems like a really good place to put one as well. So this is probably the 1 out of 4. I wonder if it's like, I don't know why they would be separated into 1 out of 4, or in, because it's 2 columns, 1 of 4 and 1 of 5. I don't really know what would separate any of these memories. Maybe it's like darkness memories and light memories. So maybe it's like Crow and Zavala are light and like Savathun is dark or something. Oh, speaking of, we got the fucking, we got the carry emblem yesterday, by the way. Pretty sick. I want to show it off a little bit. It's a sick emblem. I have to find it. I actually didn't find it end game yet. I don't even know where the fuck it would be. Probably in raids? I would have assumed it would be right here. Where's the Crow to carry one? The Crow to carry one had a... Yeah, okay, the Crow to one's not in here either. Yeah, let me check general. Account? No, it's not account. I bet it's general. Sorry, I'm looking for any of them. I think that was carry. Emblem? Fuck, I have way too many emblems. Yes, this is the Crow to carry. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Check that shit out. This is pretty sick. Pretty sick little emblem here. I still think this should have been the day 1 emblem. Personally, little frustrated it wasn't. I think it's the coolest of the 3. I get why it wasn't the day 1 emblem, but it definitely should have been. I still have to do the moth infested under 4 minutes. Maybe we can anyone who needs help, or like a couple of us that need it, we can 3 stack and get it to try to get it together. All right, I would be shocked if there's not one up here. Another savvy one or something. Like this is where I would put one, right in here. Let me run around the ring. Man, I fucking love this location so much. The Pale Heart's so good. I don't mind it. Like, I don't think the day one emblem's bad. I like the hand aesthetic and oh, I have to kill shit here anyways. I like it a lot, like, for what it is. I just think the glowy-eyed mad witness thing goes fucking unbelievably hard. But I still think the hands is on my Can I just crawl out of the map here? No shot. I still think it's in my upper half of day one emblems. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like the color scheme. I like the hand thing going on there. It's cooler than, like, I think a lot of people really like the Vogue day one emblem, but I think the Vault of Glass day one, holy shit, I can speak, I think might be my least favorite day one emblem, or among my least favorite, just because it's just boring. It doesn't, nothing about it is like, I like day one emblems that you can look at and you can immediately tell where it came from, and it's flashy, that sort of thing. That's why I really like Crown and a Garden and Last Wish. Like, they're all very highly, like, stylized and really sick. The Vault of Glass one's so lame. It's literally just a raid icon. It's like, it's kind of lame. But the Crota one is peak. Love the Crota one. Love the King's Fall one. The Vogue one sucks.
Picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting.
I do really like the day one, this one though, but I do think the Witness would have been a way cooler day one emblem. All right, so we'll do a couple memories here. There's definitely some by Seclusion. There's one by a grave that I've seen like 100 times but never gotten. I know that for sure. I think the Vault of Glass day one is simple. It's simple, yeah, it's too simple. It doesn't, you could never look at that and guess it's from Vault of Glass. You like the ship? There's a ship flying in the middle? I don't even remember a ship in that emblem. Oh, that thing? What a dude, what a shit emblem, fuck! It's clean, like as an emblem, it's fine, but there's nothing. You could give someone 100 guesses at this and they would never be able to tell you what it was from without context. They would say, oh, it's probably from a raid. That's all you would get. It's such a bad day one emblem, so bad. Deepstone, highly, pretty simple, a little too simple, but highly stylized towards Deepstone, awesome. I think, was this day one? This one is one of my favorite day ones. I think it's this one, was the day one. Beautiful, black, definitely stylized towards the raid, beautiful. Day one, oh, gorgeous emblem, King's Fall. I don't remember which Crota. I think this ended up being the day one Crota, I believe. Both of these emblems are fucking sick, so that's cool. This one is really cool. My one complaint about this emblem is the symbol, like the circle thing on the far left of it. I like emblems where that is more simple. So, like, for instance, with the Witness one here, first off, I still think this should have been the day one emblem, but that, like, left, you see, like, the stigma of the Witness bullshit on the left, like, super clean. It looks like part of the emblem. This one just sticks out like a sore thumb. That's my only part of the emblem I don't really like, personally. But I do wish this was the day one. But I mean, the rest of this emblem, especially when it's full screen on your inventory, looks really fucking good. How do you not remember the day one emblems? Mostly I remember all the good day one emblems, like all the rare ones that I care about. But if it's an emblem I'm never gonna wear, like the King's Fall or Crota one, because a billion people got them, it's like, I don't really have any, there's no point in me memorizing it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and I've ranked them all before, and I'll probably do videos like that again in the future, but I think rarity is a big part of what makes emblem. I wouldn't say it's the main thing that makes an emblem cool. Definitely not, but rarity definitely plays a part, in my opinion, personally. Wasn't Crota completed less than others? I think it was somewhere in the middle, but The rarest ones are Last Wish, and then Crown, and then Garden, and then Scourge, and then Salvation's Edge. I might have mixed Crown and Garden there. I don't think I did, but I might have.
On the eve before battle, we once carved messages on
So
the
I
inside
have listened to this one before. So this one and
tusks.
the Savathun ones were the two I had on the emblem.
You might say. Bodies were left to rot where they fell, but these bands.
The one that doesn't mean shit is Root of Nightmares. It's like I said, I don't think rarity completely invalidates it. I don't even remember.
I will wear
What does the Root of Nightmare one even look like? I don't even remember.
Ahamkara.
Oh,
No.
I'm not a big fan of this one. That's one of my least favorites, I think. I think I really liked it when it released.
Bring it with your spears.
I think, but it's really fallen for me. Importance is the emblem has to look really good first, and then rarity second. Both are important. I'd say rarity's probably about 25% of my opinion. How good it looks is about 75% of my opinion. When it comes to most emblems, I would say.
Empress, I don't think I return from this mission.
Is it that you expect not to return? Or perhaps
I don't like the Scourge of the Past one at all. I think it looks really bad. The Scourge of the Past one is pretty rare, but I think only like 2,000 people have it, something like that. But it's literally just a variant of the it's not special. It doesn't look that great. I'm not really a big fan of that one at all, to be honest. Dungeon Soul False Emblems. I've done a video on all of those, and I think it was before Warlord's Ruin. So, but some of them are really fucking good. I really love the Ghost of the Deep one. Is really good. I know it barely counts, but because it's not Soul False, it's just solo. But the Shattered Throne one is incredible.
We're done.
Challenge Vlog. Yeah, you're talking about Exo Temporal or whatever, Temporal, Exo Temporal. It's fun. It is not a good day one emblem. It is a good emblem. It is not a good day one emblem, and I'll die on that hill. You would never be able to tell it was from Vault of Glass. It's a very clean, simple emblem, but it is not a good challenge raid emblem at all. I'll die on that hill. How many people beat Salvation's Edge on contest? I think like, I don't remember how many people ended up getting the emblem. I can look it up. Oh, I just fucking shit.
His killer walks free, and you're too high and mighty to give the order yourself. So you sit back and let the Guardian do your dirty work for you.
3.4K, thank you. That's a pretty good, I think like, between that and Crota, I don't know how many Crota got off the top of my head. I think he was in the 7,000 or something. But I think that's like the perfect difficulty for a day one, like right between, or a day one and two, a challenge right in between there. I have to pull up my goddamn, how do I see my shit? Bro, Destiny checklist is... Oh, Destiny checklist. Triumphs. I'm very, very spoiled by Braytech with clean UIs. So, like, trying to navigate this site is a little difficult. I have to pull... I lost my Triumphs, so I have to re-pull it up. Triumphs. Here we go. So I was at 1 and 3. Now I'm at 2 and 3. Okay, so everything is counted so far. Butthole made of hands. That's crazy, bro. I don't know if this is a popular opinion. I think it should be a 24-hour into the 48-hour. Bungie's not going to take the time to design that, man. I don't think it's that deep, you know? Like, I don't think it matters that much.
Bring him back. I can't.
Yeah, I'll make a video on all the memory locations if this ends up being it. I don't know why it's not letting me record things, man. My GeForce Now overlay won't pop up. This is Destiny 2 or D2checklist.com. Yo, Melina, how you doing? I'm doing great.
Please. Remember, son.
Okay. Did that one count? So we were 2 and 3. It looks like that one might be bugged. Let's give it a second to refresh a couple times. PayPal! I am not donating to PayPal. Excuse me. I don't know. Why did that just auto put me onto their PayPal, bro? Okay, looks like that one is bugged. That one did not increase my count. This one did not. I don't remember. Wait. Yeah, I'm going the right way. All right, there's one over here by the grave. So I'm at 2 and 3. That one should have counted. This one should count. Although it does say places of darkness, and this is very much not a place of darkness. Just want to throw that out there. The wording on the Triumph is a little not great.
I'll admit, I did stay and watch him a few minutes longer. Just to be sure.
That smile he has, bright as sleep makes his eyes too heavy to be open. I could watch him for hours.
Yeah, honestly. Do we know if Master of Swords is bugged or any Pale Heart Triumphs? I did it and did not count. I don't know. I don't know about those. I haven't done any of those. That's Trials Flawless Emblem, the Scarab from Destiny 1. That shit was so hard.
Perhaps not by birth, but in spirit. They shine so brightly. You shine so brightly.
And I pray he does not inherit his father's hiding words, or you and I will be in very deep trouble.
Wait, no. Okay, it just took a second. Both of those did count. Both of those did count, because it was 2-3, and now it's 4-3, so it just took a second for the last one to count. So now I just need 2 more. Probably... They're probably both in the impasse, right? Oh, would there be some in the divide? I don't...
Tracking numerous enemy signatures converging.
I don't remember any in the divide. I remember I think it's in our temptation portals in the impasse. There is one on top of the ice wall? Braytech says no one has this emblem completed. Can you see this? Or this Triumph? You can see this Triumph from Braytech? I was not able to see this Triumph in Braytech. How are you seeing it in Braytech? Can you see the descriptions? Yeah, when I go there, so Scarrow, that's me, Triumph, Pale Heart, Exploration, it's secret. Did my settings get reset? Where is that setting to see the secret ones? I don't know where that setting is. I've always had it on where I can see those triumphs. I don't know why it would have changed. Brother, can you stop fucking shooting me, please? All you had to do was leave me alone. Now you're dead. How does that, like... I would say there's a lesson to be learned there, but that you're fucking dead, so you can't really learn anything, eh? Where is... Huh, okay. Well, I assume the last two are... Is there... What's over here? This wasn't Darkness Portal, I don't think. What is this? Oh, is this the Cade quest? This is the Cade quest, bullshit. Cave? Yeah. Yeah. That roof should be gone. My immersion is ruined. Is there actually a memory on top of the ice wall? I do not recall. I do not recall that. Excuse me. Jesus, my words are broken today. I do remember our temptation over here. You do wish you could play that quest again? Can we not? I think there's a triumph for killing the final boss in like X amount of time. Okay, Tromar, we're gonna fight, bro. Nope. Oh, our temptation ship might actually be like after. It might you might not be able to even get there. The ghosts in the eyes, I think that's because it's after. It's after the elevator, right? And you can't get past the elevator. What in the fuck am I doing here? Brother, please have mercy on my soul. The ghost is not accessible from patrol, yeah. So they have to be by the divide then. Or I'm just really dumb and I've missed two in the impasse. Yeah, so I think it dead ends right here. Let me see, let me check, make sure not by any of these statues or anything. Yeah, it dead ends down there. So it's got to be two by the divide then. Let me like triple check there's nothing in here, but I really don't think so. I hate when they do this where there's like areas that are just not accessible in patrol. Let me go there. Yeah, but a triumph isn't gonna... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go check out Descent then. And if it's not in Descent, I have no idea where the fuck these last two could be.
Multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
I can't believe the shader's not accessible. So not a single person in the world has that shader yet? It's not just like a super rare drop or something? That's a little frustrating, but it is what it is. Yeah, okay. No, I believe I am working on the last one for... It's not Excision GM. It's Pale Heart Exploration. It's not... Oh, I guess it could be this one, actually. Oh, it probably is that one. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Surely GM Excision has matchmaking, right? Sorry, just checking for some memories here. Someone said on top of the ice wall, so I'll check there. There is that cave also. The cave from Seclusion to Divide here. That shit probably has stuff in it. I don't remember off the top of my head. Like, how does this not have one? Yeah, I listened to the Savathun statue. I think they said it's not match made. Oh, I must have missed that. I don't remember them saying that at all. The raid subclass triumphs we're doing, I can show you what we have left, actually. Here is everything we have left to do here. And it's raid and dungeons. The dungeons are actually the hard one. But we've done all the clan ones required, and we've done all Shattered Throne and all Pit of Heresy, so we ran 5 of those each. And then we're actually in about 2 hours we'll be continuing, but we're making our way through all the dungeons first. So not too many more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dungeons left. And then we'll have to make our way through all the old raids with Stasis and Strand. And I'm getting really close to every Salvation's Edge triumph as well. So the only ones we haven't done are Master and Flawless, so we are going to do Flawless eventually, for sure. All 4 of the challenges. We need a full prismatic run. Fuck off, bro. Let me leave, please. I need to shoot this guy. I need to teach him a lesson. Look, man, you should have just left me alone. Like, what do they think they're gonna do? I just murdered a fucking god in like 2 days ago, okay? What is it? What does that little acolyte think he's gonna do? Timed. Time gated. Jesus fucking Christ. Just trying to look at my triumphs, man. Time gated, then Flawless, and all prismatic, so we'll get that done probably on Tuesday. Time gated. So all I can do, the only triumphs I haven't done that you can currently do are all prismatic, Flawless, and all the weapon patterns. So we're working on that. Okay, we're gonna go on top of the wall over here, see if we can find stuff. Maybe hidden in the strike. None of these are in activities, but maybe. Yeah, I know, Caden. Going back and adding all the subclass and clan runs and shit to old dungeons, I feel like that's gonna make a lot of people lose completion stuff. I mean, it's a fucking hassle. It was a total of 22 or 24. If you had going into Final Shape everything done, all triumphs for raids and dungeons done, all of the new triumphs that they added for previous raids and dungeons was something to like 24 or 22 dungeons and 7 raids. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? But what we're doing is going through and getting all of our triumphs because we're gamers. So we're working on it. Yeah, I guess it could be hidden in the strike. I do kind of doubt that. Someone said there was one on top of the wall at Divide. I don't think I've seen that. But we can check. Is this a dead end over here? Yeah, I don't want that. Fuck. Just want to make sure I'm looking everywhere. I think they pull up as like little ghost icons. Gotta get the 100 Ruffians Triumph. It was not 100, it's 250. That shit sucked. Top of the wall has a traveler memory. I don't think there's a character on a traveler memory. Oh, the fucking the ball? The traveler ball? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, I don't think there's a character one up here. Okay. Man, it's too bad I'm not on fucking well right now. I would well skate all the way to the other side. Huh? Huh? Yeah, RNG enemy triumphs are definitely the fucking worst. Huge agree. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side of the divide. I spend like 0 time over there. Oh, what the fuck? Where am I supposed? What is happening? I've spent essentially 0 time over here, so there could be anything hidden on this side. It's looking. If there's going to be something, I think it would be in the caves down there. Between this and seclusion. But I'll run the full gamut just to make sure. You also care about collections? Not really. I don't really like to spend extra money on Eververse and stuff, so. I try to get all my collection badges, but I'm definitely behind on that. Oh. Yeah, see, I could definitely see them hiding something in one of these. I'm not really sure why they would, because it's just a cave. Yeah, so if it's not here, where could it be? I guess I could go back in the Lost City. I don't remember any... I don't think there's anything back there either. So maybe it's just they forgot. Maybe they added 2 echoes to the... Yeah, it's not seclusion, man. I don't think so. I found both of these. Like, maybe they added 2 to the impasse and they just forgot that you can't access there. I'm really struggling to think about where else in the Pale Heart it could be. Yeah, I'll go and check the Lost City. They're all in between areas, right? Like, right? Because it was 2 in the seclusion, 1 in the refraction. No, 3 in the refraction. 3 in the refraction, 2 in the seclusion. I have 7. Where are my other 2 at? So, 2 in the cave, Savathun. I thought it was only 2 in the seclusion. I don't fucking know what's happening anymore. It's gotta be Lost City. That's the only other place where it could be. The things I am talking about are... Oh, maybe it was 4 in the seclusion. I don't fucking remember. Oh, no, the Keitel one as well. It was Keitel, Zavala, Grave. So 4 here, 2 Crow, 1 Savathun here. That's 7. It's the little memories, like the little statues you can go in and get little story beats from. So we're still missing 2. I didn't find any in the Divide. I find that super sus. 0 in the Divide, 0 in the Transgression. I'll go to the Lost City. I'll check between the Lost City and the Landing first. Not the Traveler ones, no. I have 7. There's 9 total.
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position.
And every one that I have found is counted so far. Let me see what this Reddit post says. Oh, they're saying there's 2 in the... There's 2 in the post-campaign missions, according to this post, actually. There's a memory of Keitel and a memory of Mithrax. Yeah, there's a triumph for the memories, yeah. It's, Huh? What a weird, little loading thing there, okay. Alright, so this post is saying they found, 1 in the Hollow Part 1? I don't remember Hollow. Surely Home? Or was it Hollow? Oh, the Hollow Part 1. They said they found 1.
Guardian, we received a report from
You can go through the portal at the start and finish the ghost defense, or go into the Slayer's cyst entrance.
Salvation is fractured. The devoted here cannot be swayed from the...
We're just trying to figure out a secret triumph that isn't really working. Is there a cyst here?
Out in pain. Whatever House Salvation is doing, it ends now.
Oh, they didn't really say where this one is. They just said it's in the... Probably that. Hi, Mithrax. What is... I passed it? Was it the... Was it that thing? The orange thing? Surely it's not this. Oh, it is! Okay. So it seems like it's these 2 that are probably not counting, then.
I am tired. Do you wish to hear a story? Beloved daughter, I will tell you a story of Reese, as my mother told me. Before the long drift, with Before the great machine left our people, we lived in hot joy. We built great cities that reached the sky. We built great ships that brought us to distant.
Yeah, this one didn't count for me.
We were kind and gentle. It was our
I feel very odd about if these were
our stars.
the ones. I mean, all the other ones were completely different. This looks different visually, so it would feel kind of weird if that is if that truly is the last one, the last two.
As we tended our people. You will never know, Reese. My light. You will never know it as my mother did. But also, you will never know my hardship. I will be sure of that.
Yeah, I did listen to the gravestone. All right, so supposedly, I think these are the two not counting for anybody. Because it's not counting for me. And the other one's the Memory of Keitel and Home Part 2. Yeah, I'm not sure if these last two would be part of this triumph. If they're the only two not counting for people, and they look visually different, that to me says, like... That's just it seems like a big red flag to me. Yeah, it might be another feather case. I don't know. It could be. I don't remember doing these quests at all. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I do remember this one. I hated this one.
Have set up their light harvesting operation in the mountains, using the storm as cover.
We will flush these cowards out of hiding and trample them beneath our boots. At your side, Guardian. We fight together.
Oh, sorry.
Withdraw. That area is too dangerous. Let the Guardian handle it.
Or you could join me, Commander.
I do like that they're bringing back a lot of different, like, raid mechanics and stuff. Huh? Right on. Okay, well, let me check one more time. If that Mithrax one didn't update... Yeah, it didn't. I don't think these count. I don't think these count. And if that's the case, I don't know if I want to spend time doing this one. It's just, they're visually different. I don't know why they would be visually different, is my main thing. Like, if 7 out of 9 of these look exactly the same on the ground, why would they make 2 of them look different? You know, isn't that fucking weird? Does no one else think that's weird? To my brain, that's like a huge red flag. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is it. I'm gonna go search through the old city again and the outskirts. And then if we can't find anything past that, which I don't think there is, because I've been to those areas quite a bit. But if there's nothing over there, then I'm just gonna assume it's either bugged or time gated. Isn't it light and dark memories? That was my hypothesis, but the way it's 4 out of 4 and 3 out of 5. It doesn't say what those descriptions are. Like, we don't know what that means. I was saying maybe it was light and dark because Savathun, but Savathun was the only, all the rest have been light aligned, right? It's Zavala, Crow, Keitel. Yeah, just those, and then one Savathun one. So I don't know what the 4 out of 4, 3 out of 5 would be. I have no idea. They're just calling them memories. What do you think the secret triumph in the campaign? That's left GM Excision. I think that Bungie's finally realizing that game made for everyone is a game made for no one. The mechanics of the Final Shape campaign and raid are probably hardest compared to what we've gotten. Yeah, at least in a very long time. Totally agree. I hope they keep leaning into it. There has been a lot of pushback. Kind of weirdly enough, most pushback is about requiring a second person for dual destiny. Like, what the fuck? But, yeah, I hope they keep going, man. I mean, this has been the best received DLC literally ever, right? So I hope leadership or whomever takes note of everything that they have done correctly, or that we think they have done correctly, and they continue down that path. I am so terrified that the next, we're going to do a Forsaken to Shadowkeep. We're going to have a high, Forsaken at the time was the highest of the high. And then the very next expansion was among the lowest of the lows. And I guess you could say it's even more drastic for Witch Queen and Lightfall. I don't expect Frontiers or whatever, Destiny Frontiers. I don't expect that to be an absolute fucking banger. It's really hard, I think, to make. Like, part of the reason Final Shape hits so hard is because we have had 10 years of build up to it, right? Like, this content, because if we didn't have such an emotional attachment to it, wouldn't necessarily seem as good from that perspective. So I don't expect Frontiers to absolutely come through and fucking blow our minds because we have no emotional attachment to it. I just want it to be a good DLC with some good gameplay elements. I don't want it to be bad. Is my number one thing, and I don't want to regress here. I finally feel like Bungie has hit their stride harder than they've ever hit it ever. And I don't know if that's because of fewer limitations from leadership or higher expectations or just more creativity and stuff flowing through the studio. Like, I don't know, but I don't want them to lose it. I'm so scared. What do you mean? Are you what? You're telling me that? That is the most perfect. Hey, walk here, forehead. Look, it could not be more perfect if they tried. No shot. That's crazy. I got baited so hard. I still think Rise of Iron is better than the final shape. I think you just gave me a fucking lobotomy. What the hell? Oh my god, the front of my head. Fuck, I think you actually... Oh, I think you just killed a part of my brain. Holy shit. That's crazy. The memory in the Cabal bit mission is a light one just like normal? Oh. Well, that's even fucking weirder, bro. What the fuck? Any tips on raising a kitten? That's a fucking interesting question. Just do your best. Love your kitten, play with them, feed them well. Look out for its signs. It's like, I think when Shadow had her medical issues, when they manifested, the thing that really gave it away is she started acting very weirdly, her bathroom habits and stuff, and because the only reason we knew she's sick, the only reason we knew she was sick, fucking hell, that we figured it out is because she got a UTI and her bathroom habits started being really weird. And then this is like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. It was a long time ago at this point, but she was just acting very weirdly, and so we took her to an emergency clinic, and they were like, yeah, your cat's actually just about to fucking die. It's like, excuse me? And her kidneys had started failing because of her blood disorder, and then she got a UTI. And so it's really important you pay attention to changes in their behavior, because cats can't speak, and the way that they kind of tell us that they're sick is by acting weirdly, and you just got to pay attention to that. That's my number one thing. But now she's better after costing us a lot of money, Brett. She's cute. It was worth it. One of our cats having bathroom problems lately. Does yours stop using the box? Yeah, we noticed that she would try to use the litter box, and she'd walk in, and then she wasn't able to use the rest, and then she'd leave. And then we found her like trying to use the bathroom in like random places in the house, and she had never done that, but she just wasn't able to. She'd like squat, and then she wouldn't, and then she'd like walk away, and that was really worrisome. But it's like, if your cat is very well trained and always uses the litter box, if they get like a UTI or something, the way the vet explained it to us is all they know is when they try to go to the bathroom where they normally do, it hurts. And so in their head, they, for some reason, associate it with the location. So then they go try to use the restroom somewhere else. And so, yeah, if your cat has always used the litter box and then is all of a sudden starting to act out, that could be a problem for sure. I think it's worth bringing up to a veterinarian, because they can run simple tests, see the water content of their blood or stuff like that to see if they're dehydrated. I think these two memories are just bugged. That is my new belief. Yeah. Pet insurance sounds stupid until you get the vet bill. Yeah, I still don't think we ever would do that, well, we might. I mean, she ended up costing us a lot of fucking money. What a brat. Yeah, okay, I'm putting the Whispers of the Past Secret Triumph. I'm putting this shit on the bugged list. I'm convinced.
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
I am super convinced it's an exploit. This one, I think, is just bugged. Reflecting Glory, hey man, just want to drop in and let you know you're a great person. Oh, thank you. Holy shit. We love your character, bro. I'm building this PC right now, and I saw your video below, but the fam was talking about you the other day. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Do you think Frontiers would be the DLC where we finally leave Seoul and explore the expanded universe of Destiny? I hope so, but I honestly have no idea. The blooming, or okay, we'll do the landing here. SMG. Oh yeah, okay, I can finish this one real fast. So now I'm gonna start doing my ghost resets. Let me get these kills real quick. All right, Arsko wants me to look at his build. But yeah, Kitty is doing a lot better now. That was I mean, that was like many years ago at this point. It was a fucking traumatic experience though, especially for Victoria, dude. She still has like fucking nightmares and stuff. She's so attached to that cat. I hope Frontiers does tease or start to explore a wider universe. I completely agree. It's just hard to say. Like, I've had that expectation and hope for so long that I don't want to sit here and start to be like, yeah, I think we're finally going to do it. Wait, what am I doing? Just looking at your build? Oh, just like an infinite dodge melee build? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, yeah. I guess that does kind of make sense, eh? I think, yeah, you might be the only person I've seen run Threaded Spectre so far on Prismatic. Yeah, look, man, I don't want to read too much into it, though. I don't want to expect to leave the solar system and get fucking blue-balled. You know, my main question surrounding Destiny right now, my number one question surrounding Destiny is, will there be a dungeon this season? Because if we get a dungeon this season, that almost certainly means, in my opinion, that we get a reprise raid this year. And that's my... But I've not heard anything about a dungeon, and I just feel like if we were getting a dungeon, that would have been... there'd be something in the API hinting towards it or something. You and him both had it on day one at one point? Oh. I do not remember that at all. Yeah, there is a final shape dungeon key. That means that we're getting 2 dungeons. The question is, you know, there's 3 episodes, and I don't see them releasing a reprise raid and a dungeon at the in the same episode, right? So if we're getting a reprised raid, in my opinion, it would be dungeon this season, reprised raid episode 2, dungeon episode 3. If instead they are going nothing this episode because we just got Salvation's Edge, and then they go dungeon episode 2, dungeon episode 3, I don't think we're getting a reprised raid anywhere in there. So that's my logic. I could be wrong. I guess they could do, like, technically they could do in episode 2, they could do a dungeon at the beginning or a reprised raid at the end or something. I'm just not like holding my breath for that. You know what I mean? That seems like super not likely in my opinion. So I think the biggest telling sign on if we are going to get a reprise raid is a dungeon this season. You just want a garden refresh? No, thank you. I am already mad enough they're making me do garden twice with these new triumphs. No, just once, just strand for garden. I never want to do garden again. Keep me out of that hellhole. They did say they didn't have plans for a reprise raid. They did not say that. Unless I like missed a fucking 10 billion upvote Reddit thing and Twitter going fucking crazy, they never said that. Guardian is way better than Volta Glass. Changed my mind. I mean, come on. Not reprise Volta Glass, but original Volta Glass. What kind of competition is that? I think this raid is better than this public event of a raid. You know, like that's not the hill I'd die on, but I guess it is a hill. Oh, I killed the wrong one. That's tragic. The Garden hate is crazy, bro. It's not that bad. I'm glad you feel that way. Someone's gotta like it, I guess. Oh, man. I think it's like the community surrounding Garden has definitely like exacerbated how much I dislike it. Because already, like, it wasn't a very interesting raid, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, this one. But then it's like the people who farm Garden. That's a red flag. Ladies, gentlemen, if you ever look at a Tinder profile and they say I had 500 completions of Garden Salvation, you run the other way so goddamn fast. Holy shit. I'm saving your life right now. On God, I'm saving your life, okay? Garden armor's the only thing good about it. I mean, it's just fucking... even that, right? Like, they literally just took existing Eververse armor and did it. And usually I'm not even a type of person to complain about shit like that. I usually don't even care. But that was just so egregious. Would you rather be in a forest with a man? Oh. Or a garden farmer. That's just, I mean, like, most garden farmers are men. I have never met a female garden farmer, actually. And I mean, if there are female garden farmers, maybe they're normal. I don't know. My only data points for garden farmers are male. That's all I got. So I don't really know. I'm actually really curious of like what Destiny's like demographic is for male versus female. What do you think? I mean, that's such an interesting... I've never really thought about that. I feel like a lot of women play Destiny 2 though. Right? I feel like it's a lot though. It's like 80-20? I don't think, sure, is it that skewed? I don't know. I'm really trying to go through my head and I don't know. I'm curious. I'm really curious. I don't know if Mary, what's your take on this? If you're still in here, like in your experience, what would you say? Like as a female, what has been your experience? I feel like I've played with quite a few females, but like looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, I can think of like Ted, and then I think about that, and I'm like, oh shit, I've played with like thousands of males. It's like, oh, maybe it's really not that high of a split. I'm sure Bungie has that information. No, I played with... No, there's a ton of female streamers too, right? I've never thought about this. I'm so curious of the analytics of this now. Oh, nope, not doing that one. And I feel like Bungie has a lot of great representation on the development side from females too, which has got to be like really appealing, I would imagine. I don't know. I would think that like the split male to female for a game like Destiny would be better than a game like Call of Duty. I would say, like, I feel like our community's a little bit more welcoming and that sort of thing. But I also haven't been really involved with the Call of Duty community. Like, I actually don't know if that even makes a difference or if it's a pretty equal split across most games. I honestly have no idea. I'm pretty curious about that now, though. I'm gonna go see. I'm sure someone's done a study on something about that. Playing is mostly guys. I met them through my brother, but in the last year I met a lot more female players. Wait, the Destiny community isn't racist. Well, most of the Destiny community. don't loop us in with garden farmers, bro. That's how you bring a conversation back, brother. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Jesus. It is one of those things, like, I do feel like these sorts of statistics are always, there's like a societal influence on that, though, right? Like, I don't know how it is in other countries, but I feel like in my entire life, gaming has definitely, like, on a society, like, base level, marketing and even just, like, socially accepted or social acceptance is always geared more towards men, right? We have this discussion in, like, because, you know, I'm a chemist, I'm in STEM field, and so there's this conversation a lot about, I think chemistry's like 70-30 men, female, but that's because for a very long time, like, females weren't really allowed to pursue higher degrees like that, like technical fields. And, like, we act like that was so long ago, but it was like 60 years ago, you know. It really wasn't that long ago. It was one generation ago, and so we're still very much like feeling the repercussions of that. And I feel like gaming's like very similar to that sort of thing, right? I mean, gaming's even, it's like super new, right? Gaming's only been around for 25-30 years on a huge scale. So I mean, there's even less history there, and in my life, most of the marketing is geared towards men and that sort of thing. So with, you know, very specific exceptions, but there's always like really, there's so many social factors that play into shit like this. It's fascinating. Fascinating. What do you mean to trap me? What? My buddy does overthrow the way in, and the hive boss won't spawn for us to get the dual destiny quest in progress. What do I do? Well, you say my buddy, then you say us. So have you already killed them? Because if you've already killed them, I think you can just launch both of you into the mission. I don't think your friend has to do it. I could be wrong. This is always like the problem I run into with like being among the first to find things and complete things, is anytime these weird niche cases come in, I have no idea, because I experienced this before, you know, anyone or many people did. So both have to have done it, both have to unlock it. Really interesting. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I have no fucking idea, man. Maybe try, if you've completed it, maybe try don't being there. Maybe your friend just has to be there. Feels like perception of gaming is a hobby for guys, but there are a ton of female gamers. Yeah, I'm glad I'm definitely glad that it is evening out. Or that, you know, I guess that phrasing is always like evening out. You know, I always think about this about like chemistry too. I'm glad that the ability and the social perception of gaming is being normalized across all genders. I think that's good. I think is the best way to say that. And same thing with chemistry too. I think that's really sick. Because I'd like, imagine like not being able to enjoy this. You know what I mean? This is fucking incredible. Everyone should have the ability to live in Destiny. That's all I'm saying. It would be a shame for anyone to feel like they socially weren't able or allowed to experience something like this, is what I'm trying to say. In so many words. What's the worst dating app in your opinion? Victoria and I met in high school. I've never ever been on a dating app. I have no idea, but I would have to say the worst dating app, if I had to guess, is probably LinkedIn. You should probably not find dates on LinkedIn. Yeah, 100%, Mary. 100%. Is it worth playing other expansions before playing Final Shape? That's a fucking really interesting question. I don't know. I do feel like the setup for it's really important, but I also feel like most of the setup for the Final Shape happened in seasons, not expansions, so I don't really know how to answer that question. What I will say is the best part about Destiny is playing the game while everyone else is experiencing it. That's my answer to that. So I would say maybe watch like Bifes or Fallouts or someone else's. I'm sure Mylan has one. I'm sure a bunch of people have like little lore recaps. Watch one of those, understand what's going on, go and play the Final Shape, and then get caught up to the community so you can start experiencing everything as we experience it. Because in my opinion, Destiny would be a much worse game if you were playing it 10 years later. Is my take on that. So I think the Final Shape is great, but I think part of what is making the Final Shape fucking amazing is the community experiencing all of this at the same time. And being surprised together and that sort of thing. So that's my answer to that question. I know it's kind of off topic, but I've been going over myself a lot and I can't think of what happened. Do you think we'll get one dungeon or two this year? We know for a fact we are getting 2 dungeons this year. The question is not number of dungeons. We know that we're getting 2. The question is, will we get a reprised raid this year? Will Wrath of the Machine come back this year? Bungie, if you want to make this the best, without a doubt, Bungie, if you want to make this the best goddamn fucking year of Destiny ever, you bring back Wrath of the Machine. You do it, I swear to God, Bungie. People will never stop talking about this year of Destiny. Potentially a dungeon this episode, potentially. I feel like if there's a reprised raid this year, we get a dungeon this episode. If there is no reprised dungeon or raid this year, we do not get a dungeon. That's where I am. We'll know whether we're getting a dungeon this episode when someone hits raid 10, no? Oh! That's a really fucking interesting question. Does rank 10 say the name? Wouldn't you be able to see that in the API? Like, couldn't we just pull the rank requirements right now and see what the... Someone would have done that. There's something secret or something.
This is it. They're going to throw everything they've got at you.
You'd rather Red War in the original Destiny 2 raids? Oh, no. Wrath of the Machine's peak. You want Wrath of the Machine before anything else. Top 3 raids of all time. I promise you. I promise you. I promise. Nothing, no Destiny 2 raid, with the exception of Last Wish and Salvation's Edge, is coming close to Wrath. 100%, I swear. I think there's a chance we get him in. I would, before this DLC, I was on the we'll probably never see Wrath train. But Bungie has done so much this expansion that I have coped myself into believing that Wrath of the Machine may be a possibility. And that's where I am with my life right now. Bungie said, you know when Bungie's like, hey, don't over-deliver because you'll set unrealistic expectations for the rest of the community? That's me. I'm currently doing I'm currently experiencing the too many expectations, the unrealistic expectations. Hi, Justin Truman. My bad. But also, give me Wrath of the Machine, please. I beg. For the love of God, man. But Final Shape is going to be the greatest example of what that talk was about, though. Because now, every fucking year, instead of comparing something to Forsaken or Taken King, everyone's gonna be like, man, why can't Bungie just make a Final Shape 2.0? Why can't Bungie just make another Salvation's Edge? You know what I mean? This has now set that bar. And it is impossible, in my opinion, for Bungie to hit that every time. You can't You can only have the best things so many times. So eventually, do I think we'll get a DLC that's better than Final Shape? Yeah, like probably in 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. But it won't be next year. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. We are in the Justin Truman's worst nightmare phase of Destiny, I think. But it's exciting, because I want to see Bungie try to outcompete themselves. I want to see, you know, them try.
Not bad. A little sloppy, but we all have our off days.
Play your
Travelers.
games and laugh, Witch Queen. But when the time comes, after I have broken and buried your sister, you will be next. I know the role you played in the fall of Torabottle, and I will make certain you pay.
Of course. Because you and the universe would be so much better off if I left you across the galaxy, stewing in the quagmire of ancient politics. Sure, some people died. Sure, you lost a dusty rock. But I think what you gained is worth more than everything you lost. Now prove me wrong.
Interesting. I've never heard that line before. What's my ghost rep at? By the way, someone told me that Micah's quests give you ghost rep, and that's just wrong. $14. Oh, we're almost at reset 2. Garbage. What's up, brother? Do I have 4 yet? I have 3. I tried finishing the Lightfall campaign. Won't let me unlock the quest for the strand fragments. Any advice? No, I'm sorry. I haven't done that in 2 years. I do not remember that shit at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, what do I got here? Landing is the fastest. It's my favorite, so we'll do that. Lucent Hive, okay, easy. I hate when they're mismatched like this. I'll do that. Lost City. Seclusion. These are gross. Oh, these are gross. Fuck. The blooming's pretty fast too. Let me see if I can make a good path for that. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Can do that real quick. Yeah, okay, that's a fucking fast one. Let me go kill this guy in the Lost City real quick. No, Cole, I haven't figured that one out. I haven't spent time. I've been trying to do all my Pale Heart one, my ghost ones first. Maybe I should go just get all of those out of the way. How do you block a blight spawn? So it should be here. Does the Alone in the Dark replay say +1? Actually? Because I actually was doing the regular ones. I was doing like the strike ones and shit, because you got to do 10 of those. We can try, I can get some people from chat. We can try knocking out some of those fucking... some of those weird ones. My regular ones did not say +1. Wait, why am I? What the fuck am I doing? Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go solo Searing Light real quick. Which is down here. No, Searing Light's this one. I think it's the other Slayer one. It might be. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me go check. Let me go check Micah real quick, actually, and then we'll go back and do this one because I was doing the regular ones. So maybe since I'm like Guardian, since I'm Ghost rank like 14 or 15, maybe I should do a couple Alone in the Darks. Disgusting. I really did not like that quest. Maybe not. Let me check.
Guardian.
So I was doing these ones, and these ones don't give you that.
We need to do before we can strike.
Oh, it does say Ghost Reputation increment.
Sure, Kyle and Mizrax are bringing in their friends, but I think it'll be the smaller, more humble kind of reinforcement that wins the day. Ghosts, I mean. I brought a flock with me, but there's a lot of other unpart.
Which one does it want me to do here? Oh yeah. What the fuck? Oh, the landing? So like I don't need to do one in the landing right now. But next time I do have a landing one. Oh, this actually I did have a landing one. Let's get Searing Light out of the way. I might save my Alone in the Darks until after I'm done with my Pathfinders.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
All right, so I think this is Searing. The only one of these I don't think you can do solo is... let me try to do it solo, I guess, is the Moth-infused ones. I'm not sure if you can do that one solo, man. The timing, because the plates take like 100 fucking years. Okay. I'm also not prismatic. I really wish there were rally flags here. You did solo Weave Walk and Risk Runner. Ooh, Weave Walk's a really nice shout. Yo, Brendan, thank you for the 38 months, my friend. The timing just seems so tight on that one. Because you have to, I feel like you have to complete in 3 minutes. I feel like 2.5 minutes of it standing on plates. Yo, I'd really like some heavy, boys. Can I please have some heavy? There we go, there's some heavy. Alright, we're good on heavy. I'll go ahead and do this for the XP though, since I'm already here. Yeah, I skipped all the enemies in Sword Dance, yes. I did not get the one where you can't drop your sword, even though I didn't drop my sword. So I think you have to have a second person in there to finish the ghost for you. Three dots. Alrighty, we are zooming.
The light is bound here. Liberate it.
I think I have to break these crystals again. Right? Oh, do I have to go in that fucking same order? Are you serious? Oh, wait, no, I don't. Now I think I do. The fuck is he doing? Welcome back, buddy boy. Nope. All right, that was easily 4 minutes.
The light expands.
Alrighty.
Unfolding
Opinion on the new Zur? I really haven't really done much, to be honest. I don't really have many opinions on it. Give me a Risk Runner for this next one. Yeah, wait, are you guys both on right now? Kimo? I can wait as well. Whatevs. Because I think I have... Yeah, I have all but Moth, and then, yeah, I just need these. Sword Dance without dropping... Yeah, we can. Okay. Oh, I'm almost 15. Oh, 15 out of 25. We are getting so close. On God, after I do these 25 resets, I don't think I'll ever interact with Pathfinder again.
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
That was the Searing Light Cyst. Alright, point.
The light has taken shape in material form, an offering to you from the Traveler. All you need to do is find it.
Verity is the fourth encounter of Salvation's Edge. Vault, but white with shapes. Are you? What? Would you ever do another raid ranking video? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh! Spirit of Verity and Necrotic. That is shit.
Maybe the
That's
Trouble has
crazy.
a hope for us all, that there's a time where weapons
Yo,
will
Sandor, how you doing, brother?
But that day isn't today.
What is this one? I can get some more XP on this side. And the blooming? Oh, we're gonna get that one. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, so oh my god. Dude, I sped through this one. When you get those Pathfinders, the rolls that are literally like 20 minutes to do a full Pathfinder, oh, that's so good.
I'm picking up a spike in
I don't know how to unlock the last Micah quest, Tyler. No idea. It might be when, has anyone done 10 of the little ones and gotten the triumph for that? It might be when you do that. If not, it's probably just time gated. You've done 10? Okay. Yeah, I don't know then. Oh, dude, fucking... The blooming is the best. The impasse sucks. The other two are so fast, dude. When you get these ones... Oh, did I get the blight one too? If I get this one and the blight one right here, I'm gonna be crazy. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Bjorn. I hope everything's all right, my friend. Does anyone see a fucking... Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm glad I waited until after Dual Destiny to do these resets. Because I've been getting like one class item per like 2 resets. It's pretty fucking good. All right, buddy. Why don't you enlighten this ratio? You want to give me your chest, brother? Yeah, Ruthless. Everything about Overthrow is like just peak. Such a good... Oops. That might be my last one. Oh. Oh. I think I only have... I've completed the landing. The blooming is the only area I need to put seeds on hands. Right now I'm just collecting a bunch of class items. The one I really wanted I actually got, which was Verity's Starfire? I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. I think it might have been that one. No, Apotheosis. Verity's. I think it was 2 grenade ones. I do think Starfire's gonna go fucking hard though, so. Goodbye. Hmm?
The enemy is undeterred. They're regrouping for another strike.
Is this one just kill? I think this one might just be kill. Oh, it's probably gonna be spawn some artifact, shoot the thing in the sky. Oh, you're doing a really shitty job guarding the blight. Damn, these guys literally are named after their one job and they're really bad at it. That's crazy. Could not be me. Yo, Sooner, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Happy hunting. Thank you. Appreciate your face. Oh. Yeah, once I get all of these triumphs done, I'm really excited to start digging into my other characters because I really haven't. Nope, ain't doing that one. This is the cleanse ghost one, right? Yeah, no shot. That's the worst. Never do those. Yeah, because I want to get all my triumph grind done, and then I'll start messing around on Hunter and Titan a little bit more. What the fuck is this? I have not seen this one yet. What the what? I can only hurt him while he's invisible? I love how I've done 100 of these and I'm still seeing ones that I've never seen before. I think that's really sick. I just sound the different white ranks. Oh, well. Too late. Just better. Oh, that guy will push me over here. Hello, hello, goodbye. And then hopefully it does the ogre one. The ogre one around the trees is a super good one. Probably my favorite tier 3 one. Come on, spawn the ogres. You know you want to. And in fact, did not want to. Go. I mean that. This one's a pretty good one. Yo, buddy. Oh! What the fuck? I think I blew myself up. That's crazy. I'm not using my prismatic build, and I definitely should be. This mountaintop is Impulse Frenzy. It's like my solo play one. My one that I use for like damage rotations is auto-loading recon. Goodbye. Man, too short. I definitely could have done those. Oh, 3 short. If I didn't kill myself, I definitely could have done that. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Impulse Vorpal. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Vorpal. They nerfed it pretty heavily, but not bad, not bad. Do you think they'll nerf Celestial? Yeah, definitely. I think honestly, the interaction between Celestial and Still Hunt is fucking awesome, but it's also broken. So if I were Bungie, and I know no one wants to hear this, and I don't want to hear it, but if I were Bungie and I had to balance the game with one change, I would just make it so Still Hunt and Celestial don't stack. It's so lame, I know, but it's fucking disgustingly broken. We've almost one phase. Yesterday while we were doing our checkpoints for the Sherpa emblem, we with 2 like random people that had never done the raid before, we almost one phase 3 times. With 600s, you could absolutely one phase no problem. But I think if you separate that change, then it's fine. I don't think Celestial Nighthawk Hunter on its own is powerful enough to be concerned about. You need one well though? No, fuck you do. What? Maybe if you're bad, you need a well. If our asses were not using a well, I would not worry about that at all. You have like 5 fucking solar hunters. Just use healing grenades, or don't. Just use resistance or whatever. Like. Oh, don't die. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say survivability in the witness encounter is really something I've ran into issues with personally, but like if you need a well, you need a well. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can pretty easily one-phase that encounter. It's not. I'm not too bothered. All I'm saying is, with the current changes, if you're 5 under, probably shouldn't be able to one-phase. I'm not a big fan of the changes, but I think that it just
Has nothing else in reserve. This is
Didn't I already do
all
this?
or nothing.
I think it's just a good indication of the current standing of Still Hunt. The famous get good? Well, I don't know. Maybe I came off a little harsh, but it's not. I don't know. I don't think survivability is really that big of an issue, unless you. The only time I've had trouble surviving is if I misread the where to strafe, but a well ain't saving your ass there, anyways. Oh, stop with this, dude. Oh, so much reputation with the ghost. Let's go. Oh, I didn't reset, did I? $15 out of 25. Let's go, baby. Okay, where are we doing? Oh, the blooming, we're already there. Oh, yes, blooming. Okay, okay. Not doing that one. Never mind, gotta do that one. Blooming, power weapons. I can do 2 in the impasse real quick, that's fine. Stasis weapons. Oh my god, dude, we're zooming. This one's so fast. Let me do this real quick. When you get those good fucking Pathfinder rolls, man, just like, yes. Fuck yeah. Should really switch to a rocket on this one, by the way. Oh, you're being really fucking toxic right now, dog. Holy. We usually just have the div guy being the call out. So we do usually use a divinity. So divinity, whoever that is usually our call out guy. Or if you're not a hunter and you're not using divinity, generally we have you on microcosm because microcosm's pretty busted. Thought I was gonna miss both of those. I'm really glad I didn't. Goodbye. Nope, one more. Thread in the needle, goodbye. Interesting though, even after planting all the seeds in every location, I'm still getting drops at the end of overthrow. Oh, that's kind of annoying, eh? Is it bugging the damage on the void artifact perk? Maybe. None of us are using void weapons, so it's not really anything that we paid attention to. Once it's void surge, maybe, but this week's been solar surge, so it's not something we've really been concerned about. But yeah, if we end up using like edge transit, almost certainly we're not using edge transit.
Every victory here brings brings us closer.
All right, let me go kill the 2 things in the impasse I have to kill.
That the witness has done to it. I yearn to see the fruits of our.
What do you think it surges? I think they're awful changes. The combination of the -5 and the surges, I think, are both very bad changes, and they shouldn't do that.
What's been done to the travelers is nothing short of catastrophic. I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Get ready. Kind of seen this one normal green tree in the impasse surrounded by a bunch of dull dead trees. Yeah, I kind of like the hands too. I haven't really thought about it, but yeah, I guess Master probably will be slightly difficult depending on surges and stuff, and kind of depending on what the challenges are. Like, I think that's going to be the biggest thing, right? Because we're only going to do a full Master once, and then we're going to do checkpoints for the rest. That's what we always do. Oh, nice. Brother. Yeah, two lore entries. You can find 5 apples that give you lore, and then you can find sorry, it's 5 apples, and then the raid mod chest gives you 1 as well. But I haven't seen anyone with more than that. Just the 6. Raid mods do appear to be 1 per account per week, which is pretty annoying. Don't really know why they felt the need to do that, but that's fine, I guess. But I like the method of getting them themselves. Combining the raid mods and the red border chest was a cool way to throw us off the red border chest. I think I do kind of wish the red border chest rooms, like our original theory. I wish that was right, and it did rotate per week. It appears to not be the case at all. I think that would have been really sick if it was the case. But what they did give us is really cool, so. Yeah, there's 5 of the calcified apples, like from the cutscene. You know, like the kid who's walking through the fucking last city, and then he dies for a second, and then he undies. Those apples can be found throughout the raid. No, I haven't, Spectre. What? That's gotta be a glitch. Oh, that one's easy. Let's go do that one. pushed me off of the aiming for that one. Come on. There we go. Do you think that Enigma protocol room will be the one with all the artifacts and stuff? No, I don't think it'll be a community puzzle. I would love to be wrong. I think that would be super fucking sick. But I haven't really seen anything about it that makes me think that it's anything more than just a cool call out. But fuck, I would love to be wrong about that. Like, holy, you have no idea how wrong I would love to be about that. You know me, I love me some community puzzles. And it's been a pretty, I guess in Baru was kind of a community puzzle. I mean, it was just an easier one, I suppose. It was more of an individualized puzzle, more than anything. But holy shit, dude. We haven't had a huge community puzzle in a long time, and I am fiending for that shit.
One more push, you got him.
The reset button? It is kind of weird that it lets you reset the entire mission, huh? I don't know what that's about. What's my Pathfinder looking like? This bottom one's impasse, right? All right, I'm just gonna finish this out in the impasse. Oh, fuck, maybe not. Because this one's bugged, right? All right, I'm actually not gonna finish it out in the impasse. Fucking hate the impasse. Have I gone on the mission yet? What does that mean? What mission? Someone was telling me that the raid challenges need to be done in order to do the raid mod chest. Yeah, you should have notifications turned on. Yes, that is true. Only one person though. Only the person activating rooms 2 and 4 need to have it on. New exotic one? Dual Destiny? Yeah. Dude, the blooming ones are so fast. It is unbelievable. God, every time I just one-shot an objective, I'm just like, I get so happy inside. I'm like, yes, this is what efficiency looks like. You know what I mean? This one's just kill, I think. Endorphin generator, so real, dude, so real. I'm almost done with my Pale Heart weapons too. This is all I need left for those. I need 3 fusions and 1 sword, so we're gonna be fucking zooming for that. 25, Jesus. Okay, well over halfway through my Pale Heart resets. Oh, this one's super easy too. I don't have my super, so that actually makes it, if I had my super, it'd be much easier. Because I could tank a little bit better. No, we're about a third of our way through the dungeon triumph, so we're gonna do a little bit more here in about 30 minutes. I don't know if we'll finish them today because there's a lot. We might finish them today. It just kind of depends how I feel. There's nothing worse. Like, we have to do so many grasps. Man, I think we have to do 3 or 4 more. We have to do 3 more grasps. Nothing has reaffirmed to me that grasp is the worst dungeon more than this. I didn't used to think it was. I now think it is. Grasp, it just makes me so angry to do. It's slow. It's so slow. It doesn't have, it has awful pacing. I cannot stand doing grasp of avarice. Holy. So we need to do, for all of our remaining triumphs, we need to do 4 prophecies, 3 grasps, 2 dualities, 2 spires, and 2 ghosts of the deeps. No, Ghost is one of my favorite. I think Ghost is my third favorite dungeon. Warlords, Shattered Throne, Ghosts. For sure. Because Ghost at least has like an interesting aesthetic, and I love some of the encounters. Nothing about Grasp of Avarice calls to me. It's just so, like, the more I do it, the more I hate it. God, and that shield encounter is the worst thing they've ever done. Makes me so angry just thinking about it, man. I have to do that shit 3 more times. Oh. I like Spire of the Watcher because it's fast. You can just zoom through it. Oh, this one again. But yeah, we did all of our Pit of Heresies and Shattered Thrones yesterday, and 1 more of our grasps. So, and then after all those dungeons, then we have to do 2 Vault of Glasses, 1 King's Fall, 2 Crota's Ends, 1 The Last Wish, 1 Garden, 1 Deep Stone, 1 Vow, and then we'll be done with all the triumphs. I think the boss design of Ghost is like my favorite part, especially Ekthar. Probably my favorite dungeon boss in the entire game. Maybe Final Warlords might be better, because I really like that encounter too. But yeah, they went back, so now every raid has. So what they had done is, for some raids, like previous to this, they did, some had stasis, some had strand, some had clan, but they was never normalized. With this expansion, they normalized it, so every single raid has. Do it all with the fire team, with the, you know, all solar, all arc, all void, all stasis, all strand, not prismatic, all in a clan, all of the same class. And so they added like 22 or 24 new triumphs across all of the different dungeons, and they did the same thing for raids too. Oh yes, I love this one. Oh, right on. Yeah, first encounter of Ghost is slow, don't get me wrong. Traversal's fine. I mean, it does take a long time, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But those, especially boss 2 and boss 3 for Ghost, just so peak. I haven't done it -5 yet, though, so I don't know. Maybe after Simuna takes us fucking 12 phases, I'll change my mind on that. Yo, you just want to give me my fucking super so I can just solo the rest of these guys quickly? So that's that, and then not doing that one. I hate that one. Please don't tell me that's the only other one up right now. No, I hate what. There should always be 2 options. The Ghost Cleanse ones are so bad. Oh, here we go. There's another copy on your right. Oh, well, I'm already here. Might as well. Yeah, the music in Grasp is very good. Don't get me wrong. What is this? There's fucking red pods blowing up, man. Is this another hand over there? What the motherfuck is happening, bro? Why am I gaining Rand? What just is even happening? I'm blowing these things up before they blow me up. Holy fuck. Yeah. You'll be fine. Is this a hand? Oh. Alright, let's kill this shit, bro. Okay. Wait, did I not even investigate this yet? Yo, Sod, thank you for the super chat. Give me 1 second. Trying to protect my ghost. He already died once this DLC. Farming Cold Comfort left me scars. Yeah, fair enough. Spoilers? Dog, it came out a week ago. You'll be fine. Yo, Trish, what's up? How you doing? The hands just give you, like, there's destination mods that you can slot into the hands and then they give you stuff. None of them are too good. I think one of them gives you special. You're seeing ADTR today? Let's go. Hell yeah. I hope you enjoy it. All right, 2/3 of the way through. Yeah, right on. Alrighty. Go scan complete, let's go. Yo, Stoner, how you doing? God, that one sucks. I'm doing a couple things at once. Farming class side. What is this? Oh, okay, I gotta go do that. Yeah, farming Pell heart resets because I need 25 of them for the title, and then also farming chests at the same time. All right, I still have one. Do I have any seeds? I still have at least one hand in this area. Yeah, there is bad luck protection on exotic class items from chests. That was confirmed. Oh, that's a tragedy. All right, that's got to be my heavy kills, probably. Get a couple more just in case. Okay. I don't know what my ghost level is. No, I think we were 9th.
Not bad.
See, that could be interesting. Necrotic Synthoceps. Warlocks don't typically have melee builds.
But when the time comes,
Do Synthoceps buff
and buried your
powered, like ranged power? Like, could it buff my needles? Because if I can throw out my strand needle and it does like more damage and that could be interesting.
Because you and the universe would be so much better off if I left you across the galaxy, stewing in the quagmire of ancient politics. Sure, some people died. Sure, you lost a dusty rock. But I think what you gained is worth more than everything you lost. Now prove me wrong.
I got Apotheosis Verities. Oh, okay, I'm almost done. What do I need? I think I said I need one sword and... Okay, one sword. So I can focus 2 right now. Let's go! Now I just need fusion rifles. 3 more fusions. Come on, baby. Nope. Alrighty. Okay, let's see our new Pathfinder. What are you thinking, landing? I do want to do a landing one. Okay, landing. Seclusion. Both seclusion ones are fine. Hand cannon in the seclusion. Yeah, I'll get that one done too. And the stitching event? Okay. And I'll go ahead and I'll go back here and I'll kill this guy too, real quick. Because that'll give me some extra ghost rep. Which one is it? Okay, it's this first one here. It's literally right here, so. It should Canadian, but I don't know for sure off the top of my head. So because I'm doing a landing one too, I'll go ahead and do a ghost. Or Alone in the Dark. Might save that actually. Because I'm about to get a reset. I'll probably get a reset. Right? I don't know if this one will give me a full reset. It'll give me really close. I think 16 to 17 should probably be 2 Pale Heart resets. 16 to 17, yeah, 2. Yeah. I'm starting to think. There it is, okay. There we go. So that's one. Now I got to go to the blooming and do the stitch event. Oh, fuck. Dude, I hate this. These menus are so fucked. Pulls me into that shit constantly, man. Oh, I should have gotten... Okay, this might be my last hand.
I'm
Here.
picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
Yo, Stoner, holy shit. With the huge super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I haven't been able to play as much this last week. Can't wait to start making builds with class items, though. Thank you so much for your support. I love your face. Thank you. There we go. So now I'm done with all three. Yeah, the class items are game changers. It is definitely super interesting. This stuff, it's getting my head kind of spinning and excited for all the possibilities. I think you'll see people running a lot of different builds, which is awesome. All right, so I have to do this. I'm not really a big fan of this one, but...
There's a current of light struggling to weave through this terrain. If you follow the flow, you can help it move freely.
Skimmer's kind of busted. Except it didn't count for those two. Still pretty good, though.
There, the light flows again, pushing back the blight.
These ethereal
How'd you make the hand explode? If you put a seed in every single one, boom, favorite one for each class. Oof, I really haven't spent that much time on Hunter, and I have spent essentially 0 time on Titan. So off the top of my head, I'm not gonna have an answer for Titan. For Hunter, it'll probably be like a melee build one. For Warlock, it's definitely going to be Apotheosis Verities, I think. Something with just where I can spam super shit, I think is very cool. All right, I have 2 to kill in Seclusion real quick. So I'll go do that. Cloud Striders are definitely still a thing. Nimbus was in the final cutscene for the... like the end game cutscene. Yeah, it's also gonna be hard for me for a prismatic build to take off the stasis turret build because it's just so much fucking fun. But like a solar grenade build is definitely gonna make me do that. So, what is? Oh, this is the darkness one, right? Is it? Why the fuck is it not working? Okay, fair enough. Apotheosis only gives you like 2 grenades to spam, that's it. Yeah, so, but if you use that with a grenade super, that's really good. And, it works with any of your grenades too, so it'll be very good. Just run cold snaps on Osmiomancies, way better than the turret. I think that is like objectively wrong, man. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad build or anything, but the turret build is fucking ridiculous. Why? What is happening? I think this instance might be bugged. Do you see how nothing's shooting at me? Yeah, I think that instance just wasn't registering anything. I'll go back. It didn't give me the one I killed either. That was fucking weird.
Picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
We go back. You can basically have 4 turrets on Warlock. Honestly, you never need more than 2, though. I mean, having Devour up with Arc Soul, and come on, shoot at me. Oh, we are so back. Arc Soul and Stasis turret, like having 4 is cool, but I think it becomes just a novelty at some point. But I used the prismatic build for like most of day 1. It was that fucking good. Just crazy ad control. And healing, because I mean Devour too. Devour's always fucking crazy. Oh, almost got into one. There we go. That should be everything.
Wherever the witness touched, this blight spread. But one day, with your help,
I have good drip. I always have good drip. Oh no, that's bad drip. This is actually my least. I had this on for the day 1. I made an all black Warlock for the day 1, so if because I emote a lot while we're waiting, and so when I have builds that I shouldn't be using in encounters, I always put like very stark shaders on them. So when I emote, I will recognize that I'm not on the right build. So I'll usually have like a pink exotic or something. Goodbye. Alright, so that should be both of these. Did that? I didn't see that update. This one's just fucking broken, bro. That's fine. Lucent Hive will be done in the landing. Alright, let me get a couple more kills. And then we can just wrap it up in the landing, man. The hand cannon kills until this one's done. Any more ads that I can interest in dying? Maybe, perhaps, perchance? I have full memory fragments with no quest for them. So the memory fragments are just for these. If you want the ones for the light in the dark box that you have to connect, that is from doing Alone in the Dark. That's not from memory fragments. Oh. Thoughts on Season of the Echoes? I can't really give it any thoughts yet, man. I mean, we've had it for a handful of days, and it's like very limited stuff. I wouldn't have really been like you know, I'll let you know in 6 weeks, 18 weeks, or whatever. But I can't really give it any full thoughts. I think that's enough to say the thoughts. No, I mean, definitely not. Definitely not. We have maybe 1/10 of the content for this season. You know what I mean? Like, I think. I think if you are, I don't know. I think it's pretty silly to give a snap decision on something that they knew was going to come out the same time as the finale of the season. So, or the finale of the saga. So I am not comfortable giving my impressions because we've seen essentially nothing. At the end of Act 1, we've probably, I will say at the end of Act 1, we'll probably have seen like 50% of the content. So at that point, I'll be more ready to give some impressions, I suppose. But I think it'd be very disingenuous to try to predict the quality of the entire season based off of what we have seen. For me, this far, it feels like regular season. Yeah, I mean, sure. Once again, though, like they planned for this to come out at the same time as the conclusion of an entire saga. Like, they're not going to have a life-changing thing. I'll say it's already feels a little bit more, just a tad bit more than a season. I'll push back against that a little bit. I feel like in a regular season, we never would have gotten the protocol one, the hidden mission. I don't think we would have gotten that. And we got like one extra cinematic, but you know, I don't fucking know how it feels compared to a season because we don't have 2/3 of the act's worth of content for Act 1, and then we don't have any content from Act 2 and Act 3. Like I have no idea what episodes look like. I have no idea if we're getting a dungeon this season. I have no idea if we're getting a. We know that we're getting an exotic mission at least this episode, this season, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So we do know there is substantial. I mean, at least the exotic mission itself is. That is more. That is substantive content. We might be getting a dungeon. We don't really fucking know. And so I'm not gonna sit here and like try to guess the quality of the season when we have one part of a single content drop that was supposed to drop at the same time as the conclusion of an entire saga. So they're not gonna drop the fucking huge things then. So that's what I got. That's where I'm at. But once again, they're not gonna, they knew how much they were bringing with the final shape. They knew how fucking, like, they knew Dual Destiny was coming out this week. They knew people were still not having completed the raid on Tuesday. They knew there was a lot of brand new content for people to experience on Tuesday, so they're not gonna blow their load on the fucking episode on the same Tuesday. That would be really stupid to do for a live service game. So they're clearly holding stuff back for either future weeks in Act 1 or even Act 2 or Act 3. If I was Bungie, I would make the big part, most of the content for this act, I would make it come out in Act 2. Or for this episode, I would make it come out in Act 2. Not in Act 1. Because you want to space out the content a little bit. You know, you don't want everything to fucking drop all on day 1, week 1 and 2. So I'm gonna wait until Act 1 to complete, Act 2 to launch, and then I think my real opinion will be pretty formed by the end of Act 2, the Act 3 launch. I think that'll be very telling between the huge differences between episodes and seasons. Will be at the start of Act 3, in my opinion.
Reinforcements are already en route. Brace yourself.
Act 1 is to build up to big Act 2. That's how I would do it. Like, obviously, we don't know if that's the actual case, but that's definitely how I would do it, especially after a fucking massive final shape that, you know, like, a lot of us, we've already done a lot of it, and we'll be grinding the raid and stuff, but, like, keep in mind, most people haven't. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna take people a month or two to experience the final shape They're not gonna want to just keep fucking forcing all that content all at once. Oh my god. That'd be really dumb from a longevity perspective. So yeah, if I was Bungie, Act 2 would be the big act for me. But we'll see. 3 battlegrounds for Act 2? Maybe. Maybe, or that exotic mission. I don't think they're gonna save the exotic mission for Act 3. They might. They might, for sure. But we do know for a fact that there's one coming with the season. We know every episode has its, I'm never gonna stop calling it episode, or fucking season. We know they have confirmed that every single episode this year has a unique exotic mission. But now we're back to the come back next week's seasonal model. Yeah, once again, it's been a fucking week, guys. It's been, and maybe I'm not saying you're absolutely wrong, but I think like it's been 1 week and they know they don't want to blow their load this week because of all the Final Shape stuff. So I think making any hard set conclusions on the episode model based off of 1 week, based off of the week after the Final Shape launches and 3 days after the raid launched and all this shit, like, I think it's objectively like a bad idea to have hard-formed opinions at this point. I think it's very disingenuous and not accurate. So, but if you want to worry yourself, if you want to get yourself up in a hizzy because it's not everything and more that you expected it to be right after the greatest DLC ever just fucking launched, like, be my guest. You know what I mean? Not my problem at the end of the day. I just think it's a bad move, personally. An exotic mission for each act is hype. We don't know an exotic mission for every act. We do know that there's an exotic mission for every episode. So Echoes will definitely have an exotic mission. Revenant will definitely have an exotic mission. Heresy will definitely have an exotic mission. We do know that. I might have said act. I meant episode. Like, we are, I would guess, not getting an exotic mission this act. Almost certainly not, just because we just got Dual Destiny. We just, like, there's all the exotic missions from Final Shape. Once again, if I was Bungie, I would be spacing this shit out, you know? If I was Bungie, I would put out the exotic mission Act 2. But who the fuck knows? Maybe we'll get it on Tuesday. I literally don't know. And there's always the possibility we get a dungeon this season too. I actually hope we get a dungeon this season because, like I said a couple times, like if we get an exotic or if we get a dungeon this season, that to me is a pretty good indication we're gonna get a reprised raid next episode at some point. But we shall see. Who the fuck knows? Like, literally no one knows. How do we already know that for sure? Like, where's that information from, Centik? Or Centik? I don't know how to say your name. I imagine Centik. Is this like data mine shit? I'm just not the only one feeling the hard transition from the best DLC to Echoes. It's been a fucking done. DLC's not even over yet, bro. It's not a hard transition, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? It's like, are we really that thirsty to bitch and moan about shit? Like, give it a couple of days. Give it a fucking, it's been 3 days. It's been like 2 fucking hours. What are we doing? Holy God, like, are we that desperate to be angry about something? What are we doing? It's not even a hard transition. We're barely even into the episode yet, man. We're not, it's not a hard transition. We're not out of Final Shape, and we're barely into the episode. There's a clear overlap. That's what this week was. No hard transition at all. I'm losing my mind, man. I'm losing it. We've had 1 week of goodness. Let's fucking keep going. You know, it's been 10 years of constant bitching and Bungie missing and stuff. Let them have 2 weeks. Let them have 2 weeks. That's all I'm asking. Personally looking for Ophidian and Claw in PvP. And I actually am looking, I got that same role, and for the same reason. I'm very excited for that. I think that's gonna be goated. Data mine strings, okay, okay. Nothing data mined about a dungeon? Nothing data mined about a dungeon? Please? Please be a dungeon. Not data mine. Well, if Bungie doesn't hide in the API, as long as you're not spoiling stories or anything. But if it's like, oh hey, we see triumphs for this or whatever, it's like, okay, that's fine. There's a big difference between stuff like in the API that Bungie could hide if they were truly worried about it. They did it for the raid, for instance. They hid a lot of raid information. That sort of stuff, or like clearly hard data mine stuff or stuff that spoils the story, stuff like that, not allowed. But if it's like, oh, this sort of activity, or, you know, hey, this is getting an ornament, or something that's like in the API clearly visible through a triumph or a string that you just look on fucking Braytech to find, and Bungie could have very well hit it if they really wanted to. That sort of stuff I'm not as concerned about. Oh, see, now that sort of information as well, that's good to know. Okay. Powerful force in the darkness, Guardian. Have I not reset? What the fuck? Precision final blows? What do I look like? Someone who can aim? Do they expect me to use art money to get this done? This is crazy. Okay. Yo, Hunter, thanks for re-upping your mother chicken ship, my friend. Let's go. When she's like, yeah, you actually have to aim now. Like, let me load up a ring 1 so I can complete this real quick. Alright, how much more I got? No, I have not used Two-Tailed Fox probably ever. Yo, calm it, buddy. Yeah, dude, these hive are freaking me out, man. I'm just trying to get resets here, buddies. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Alright, goodbye. The one thing I will say, Bungie went like pretty fucking overboard with health gated bosses in this expansion. I really wish they would cut that out, especially in some of the cysts in the lost sectors. The way that they did it in Onslaught was perfect, where they wouldn't health gate, but you would do more damage if you took the time to do like an extra objective. I don't know why we abandoned that idea. That was a great idea. We should definitely go back to that. Too many health gates. Too many health gates. I haven't gotten my 40 headshots yet? Yo, can you fucking die? Do you think they ever bring back Leviathan? If there is a reprise raid and it's not Wrath of the Machine, I think it'll be Leviathan. I think Bungie doesn't want to do that. I think that they know there would be quite a bit of pushback if that happens. But I'm just not. I hope they bring back Wrath so badly. I am the #1 Wrath of the Machine coper in the universe, I think.
And I would be glad to have you stay rather than wage war over old losses. It is a matter of pride. I'm sure other emperors of the past would have said the same, but I also swear
Bungie said Axel will release all at once instead of time getting. To my knowledge, they never said that. I think people assumed that.
Regardless,
and they still might. Once again, the future ones might. We don't know. It is very entirely possible that they treated this one different because this act released pretty much with the final shape. So they might have wanted to drag this one out. And once we see Act 2, or especially next episode, I think we can make a better conclusion about that, but we honestly don't know. Impasse the Bloom? The Bloom? Do seclusion. Okay, I can do that one. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, yes. So seclusion, I think, is the only one I have to go out of the way to do. Man, another good one. Oh, let me go make sure. Oh, I have to go check if we have to reset Ghost. All right, Rake 17, thank you. What was this season of Lost Activity? Shattered Realm and Astral Alignment. All right, one more Ghost reset to go, baby. We are 2/3 of the way there. Let's go. Okay, fuck, you know. You need 25 Pathfinder resets for the title. What if Frontiers is a Pantheon style event to hold us over to the next big release? It might be. I feel like they would have said something. Yo, Gribble Fat, thank you. Thank you. But I don't know. We don't know what Frontiers is. It could be that. It could be, I would not say Pantheon, I would say, like Age of Triumph style. Age of Triumph or Into the Light, like one of those or a combination of those or something. I could see that maybe, but then I think they would have probably used a better name than Frontiers is a very, that name is like new. You know what I mean? Like Frontiers, you're experiencing new things. You're on the frontier, you're on the front edge, you're experiencing new stuff, you're discovering new stuff. I don't know why they would use that to describe an activity that's like a culmination. You know what I mean? Like Into the Light and Age of Triumph are both culmination events where it's like, it's a lot of reprised content that you're getting back newer and better than ever. It's not a very frontier activity. The name Frontier has a completely different connotation in my viewpoint. So. Alone in the Dark is 500 rep. Okay, that's a lot. I would rather not do more Alone in the Darks, but I think I'm going to have to. Oh, I have to find 2. Yes! Of these. I hope this one works. It was bugged last time for me. I haven't played it. I heard that new rocket sidearm for this DLC was crazy for the raid race. Yeah, the call was very good. I did use it a little bit. I ended up using Indebted Kindness more. But yeah, rocket sidearms are fucking they're just goated, man. They're just goated. Please work this time. I think this one might just be hard bugged for some reason. Oh no. Never mind. Okay, I need one more resource and then I can just go to the blooming. Oh, this is gonna be a fast one, dude. These fast ones are insane. Yeah, the call is very good. For sure. Oh, fair enough, Cole. But if you can stack them, it's not that bad. Like, a lot of the thing in the dark, Alone in the Dark that takes time is doing the overthrow chests. So really, I guess the cysts do take a lot of time. It might be worth stacking them though. Like getting one for the area that you're already in. Like I have one for the landing, so next time I have a landing one, I might go get the ghost and then like, that might help. Yo, someone want to give me this last fucking resource node, please? I don't have a sniper. Brother. Yeah, the resources had to be in this seclusion, yeah. We were looking at some secret tribes, Trish, but it looks like they're bugged. Oh? Alright, now just the blooming. You think 23 minutes on average is a good time for the exotic class item? Yeah, we were getting it down to like 18, 19. 23 is pretty fucking good.
Spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
I don't think that's bad at all. Oh, this is my favorite one. This one right here. Okay, well, it's a lot easier with your super. Literally, this one's just destroy the blight. If I had an LMG or my super, this one would be way better. I will get this done. I will get this done. There we go. Every LFG I've done for dual Destiny's been a nightmare. Everyone's too scared to talk. What is going on? I don't understand. I know and I respect and I acknowledge that social anxiety is a very real thing. And a lot of people have it. But does like 40% of the Destiny community have this? Like, what is happening? And like, what are, how, like, how do these people go to school and work and stuff? Like, I don't get it. I know for a portion of the population, this is a very real problem. But there's like a huge gray area in there I just don't understand. And like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know. What is that? That's probably what, like 5% of the population? If I had to guess, I don't know the actual numbers on it. But like everyone in between that and like super extroverted people, I feel like they should be able to do this just fine. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it, man. It's like 4 words. You call out symbols, you call out numbers. And so I'm not denying that for some people this is a very genuine issue, but I just, is it really as widespread as this? I don't get it. There are dozens of us. That's kind of like what I feel like a lot of people are saying, that they have this problem when they don't. But I honestly don't know. I don't know these people personally. I can't say. But I feel like a lot of the time, this is like when people self-diagnose with OCD. You know, like, oh, I have OCD because I like my room to be clean or whatever. That's like a very different thing than actually having OCD. You know what I mean? And I think that some of that is going on here too, where people just like maybe would prefer to play solo, but they're claiming to have a lot of this stuff. Not saying that people don't have this, because people definitely do. It feels way, in the Destiny community, it feels like people are claiming it as way more widespread than it really is, and I just don't know. I just don't know, man. No. And it's fine to enjoy playing solo more. Like, I play solo quite a bit. And there's nothing wrong with preferring that. But there's also nothing wrong, if you don't have a legitimate medical issue, there's nothing wrong with stepping out of your comfort zone. And I think you should be encouraged to step out of your comfort zone. Because I'm going to be completely fucking honest with you guys. Being able to have a conversation with a stranger is like a pretty important part of society. So if you don't have a legitimate medical excuse and you're just afraid to talk to people, or like nervous or whatever, like, if that is something you can face, you should face that. 100%. There's a reason like speech classes exist in colleges, you know? Public speaking, not like speech pathology or anything, but like talking classes exist for a reason. It's a very, very important part of living, is communicating with random people. And I would say it's like a key element of being successful in life is being able to communicate with people of all different social styles and all different backgrounds and all of this stuff. It's like, I'm pretty much taking a leadership class on this once a week at my job, like how to interact with introverts, how to interact with extroverts, and people with ego problems, and people with this and people with that. It's like a very key part of being a successful person, I think. So it's just one of those things, man. I wouldn't even call them like losers. Like, I don't like even being like pointed about it. I'm not here to insult anyone. I'm not, like, I think that doesn't, I think if we go out of our way to insult people that prefer to play alone, that doesn't help anyone. That like actually just kind of actively proves their point, really. Like, I would not do that. I would not, like, some people have legitimate issues, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people just prefer to play solo. That doesn't necessarily make them losers, but I think that the later group should be encouraged to step out of their comfort zone. And that's just my opinion on it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with preferring to play one way or another. TED Talk? Yes, let's go. Negative reinforcement is not very good. I agree. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Thank you. Being able to talk to people with ego problems is very, very beneficial to a Destiny player. Why do you think I'm so good at day one raids? Ah, fuck it all. This is why I got top 3. Yes, because I had a class on how to talk to people with giant egos. So when ATP invited me to the raid, I fucking knew exactly how to handle it. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And then we placed top, then we placed 3rd. You see? It's a crucial thing to have. The API just was late at updating. Yeah, we got 3rd for Salvation's Edge. Throwing shade at ATP? Bruh, that's like... That's our love language, man. Yeah, like, I don't... Look, even when I farm... Like, I don't know if Wabi's in chat. He can testify to this. When we farm shit, we don't talk to each other. It's like, I'll be like... Usually I have fucking Netflix on, bro. Or music or something. And I'll unmute to say, Witch Queen, Traveler, Dark. Or we'll unmute to say, like, 2-11-4-7. Or whatever. And then we'll just shoot the right one. When I was farming with Chemo, we were streaming, we were both streaming in Discord and watching each other's screens, so we didn't have to talk, we would just know. We could just look over at the screen, so we both could just be doing other shit. There's like zero need for more than 10 words, and there's honestly zero need for words. What university did you go to? I don't like saying that, because you could just like get my personal information if I divulge that information. So it's just like, look, man, it's not that big of a deal. We should be encouraging of people to step out of their comfort zones. We should be encouraging a bunch of you to keep trying weird shit and making fun, different missions. I think this is all very healthy behavior. And we should stop negatively reinforcing those people who are maybe a little bit more uncomfortable of stepping out of their comfort zones. You know, positive reinforcement all around. It's never a bad thing. Can be a little bit more difficult for sure, but I think it's the healthy way to go about it as a community. What's my social security number? Yeah, okay. I did not go to Caltech. Brother, they gave these things more health than fucking the Witness. Oh, I almost blew myself up again. Oh, God. Yeah, I went to Harvard. You know, I had someone that was like... I don't remember exactly what it was, but they were convinced that Harvard had like the best chemistry program ever, which is pretty silly for a business college or like a law college. I don't know. We get some creatures in chat. It's pretty funny. I think he was like, you don't have a PhD. You're disgracing people that went to Harvard by claiming you do. It's like, well, first off, Harvard is like not a good chemistry school, so I don't know if I would use that to try to prove a point. But yeah, I went to ISTAR actually. That's a good point.
In reserve. This is it. All or nothing.
All or nothing. All or nothing, Guardian. What the fuck is this? The fuck is this? Over there? I have to kill these nerds. How do you get the new Outbreak? 0 hours back. You just do the quest, man. You get to craft it, too. It's fucking litty. Oh, Evade, you have so much shit to do, holy. Where is this guy? What the fuck? Why are we hiding over in Uzbekistan, man? I still haven't even seen season 1 of House of the Dragon. I probably should at some point. I really liked Game of Thrones for what it was. I just haven't really kept up with any of this stuff, so. I'm very excited for The Boys. We've been watching that. Very excited for the final season of Umbrella Academy. That's like next month, right? I'm super, or it might be August. I'm very excited for that. Oh, that's sick, Monkey. It's either July or August. I don't remember if it's July or August. Yeah, I love Umbrella Academy as well. I'm sad that it's the final season, but I think it'll end really good, so hopefully. It is, yeah, it might be early August. Just wondering, is it legit third if you skip an encounter and do it with another group? Yes. My raid report tag says yes. So. I think someone's just jealous because their raid report doesn't say third. It's kind of toxic to try to take that away from me, man. Trying to undermine other people's achievements. Kind of fucked up, Jay. That's all I'm saying, bro. Not a good look, man. Plus, it was with ATP, so yeah, it was legit. I'm really glad that all happened like it did. I talk about this sometimes, but I get real bad anxiety when it comes to day 1 raids and triumphs too. Like flawless triumphs. I get really bad anxiety about flawless triumphs. It's so weird because I'm not like an anxious person at all in real life. I'm pretty level-headed when it comes to being overwhelmed. And I just kind of get shit done. But flawless raid triumphs and day 1 clears, like when I'm trying to do something competitively, I guess, like a contest raid, like I'm proving something to myself or trying to set a bar, something like that, I get pretty anxious about it. So that's why I was up. I you know, we spent like 17 or 18 hours in the raid. And then you dissociated for the whole contest? No, it's not in the raid. In the raid, I'm fine. While I'm doing it, I'm fine. It's, you know, when we called it, and we were like, okay, we'll be back. We're gonna take a nap. We'll be back. Hey, ATP. We were just talking about you, buddy. When we called it, I get very anxious. So I went to bed. I only slept like 4 hours, if that. And I woke up, and I saw that the mission had been unlocked. Like, I saw Parabellum beat it, and the mission was unlocked. So I got up. That's why I was up. Because I could not go back to sleep if I wanted to. And I knew I had to keep my mind off of it, or else I would just be like a fucking mess. Because it's at that point when we're in there actively doing it, and we're, you know, one of the first teams to each encounter or whatever, I'm feeling good. In my mind, I'm feeling very, very good. But it's like once everyone, I'm like, oh my god, is everyone gonna wake up in time? Are we gonna beat this? Is our placement gonna be bad? Like that sort of shit haunts me. And so, when I got that message from ATP, all my worries went away. It's like, oh yes, we are good. My anxiety is gone. I'm back in the raid. I can focus on doing what I love. That's like. So more than anything, that's what I'm thankful for. It's like making it so I don't feel like I'm gonna fucking die of anxiety, man. So. That's just, that's a look into Scaro's mind. I'm just an uber competitive person. And I set very high standards for myself. So when I have a feel, oh my fucking god, dude. When I have a feeling that I'm not... What? What? When I have a feeling that I'm not meeting my or I'm not going to be able to meet my expectations or compete on the way that I want to or whatever. Thank God, holy. Then that's when I start getting anxious. Like, with my PhD defenses, it was the same thing. I had no doubt that my work was good enough, and I had no doubt that I was good enough. But my anxiety surrounds me. Like, what if my speaking abilities are just off today? What if I don't give the best presentation that I can? You know, that's what I'm nervous about. Not my credentials or not my capabilities per se. It's all about performance for me. I know what I'm capable of, and I know that how I should perform. So when I don't, that's when I get very frustrated or anxious. Or when there's a chance that I'm not going to meet that expectation, like when everyone went to bed for the raid. I was like, okay, what are we going to place? Surely we're going to beat this, right? And that sort of stuff. So that's a look into my psychology. I know we're more than capable of doing it. It's the execution part that I get anxious about. I am a chemist, yeah. You should present your thesis. One, no. It's all on the branding of the school I went to and stuff. I've talked about it before. Two, small little thing. Thesis, at least in the United States, and at least in the programs that I am aware of, thesis or theses are usually reserved for bachelors and masters. PhD students do a dissertation. So it's a little different. It's like a actually type of thing, but that is generally my understanding of the entire process. Or at least that's how it was at least spoken in my school. I do not live in New Mexico now.
It's a possibility in us both.
Ah, the blooming again? Gross.
The unknowable and faith in it. The faith we share.
Okay, I'll go to the refreshment and do that real quick while I wait. Oh my god, this is crazy, bro. I do live on Earth, yes. Holy shit, they found me out. It's over, they know where I live. What am I at? What the fuck am I at here? How am I doing? How many resets am I at? Okay, 7 more Pathfinders. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, bro. I'm so glad that I'm almost done with this shit. Yeah, fair enough, monkey. Ow, my head. Bro, how much shit I gotta kill? Just spawn, bro. Yeah, yes, Swaggy. Just the person who's activating the rooms needs to have the raid mods. Pale Heart Engram. And then I love that these give Pale Heart Engrams because I'm almost done with all those weapons. I cannot wait. I also have to go through and do, yeah, the collection badge as well, so I'll have to go and do Micah's Ghost things. That'll probably be what we do tomorrow. You were caught lacking. Isn't that so out of fucking pocket, bro? By the way, 120,000 people watched that video, and I have yet to see a single person laugh at that, which is real. I thought that was funny as shit. Because I was like, the room that are deactivated will have a bank. It'll say, you are caught lacking, which is kind of disrespectful. Or I said some shit like that. I thought it was fucking hilarious, bro. When I put that, I think you can even hear me like chuckle a little bit. Or you can hear me suppressing a laugh. I thought that shit, I thought someone in chat was gonna call that out. Not a single person did, bro. I thought that was funny as fuck. I'm just out of tune. Don't worry. Thank you, Apollo. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Okay. Ghost reputation, brother. All right. So, I think I'm gonna go eat lunch. And then tomorrow, I'll try to get some more of this shit done tonight so I don't have to grind all of it out tomorrow. And then tomorrow, we'll do some of the Micah shit. We'll finish out a lot of this. Maybe some raids. Oh, it's tomorrow Monday? Shit! I have to go to work tomorrow. Fuck! Tomorrow evening, we'll wrap a lot of this stuff up, I think. Tacos, lunch for tacos, or tacos for lunch. I made tacos for dinner last night. I'm gonna have leftovers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that real quick. Just because I'm about to do a bunch of dungeon stuff after lunch, and that's boring as shit, and I'm definitely not streaming that, because I'll be falling asleep, so. It's kind of out of pocket. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Good stream. If I find out more about that Triumph, I will let you all know, of course. Have a fantastic day. Love your faces. Peace out. See you, everyone.